Cancer has become one of the most feared diseases of our time, yet scientists continue to remind us that our daily choices, especially what we eat, can play a major role in lowering our risk. While no single food can completely prevent cancer, a balanced diet rich in natural nutrient-dense ingredients can help the body strengthen its defense system, reduce inflammation, and neutralize harmful free radicals that can damage our cells. In recent years, researchers have discovered that certain foods contain powerful compounds known as phytochemicals and antioxidants, which can protect DNA, support detoxification, and even slow the growth of abnormal cells. These are the everyday foods we often find in our kitchens, from colorful fruits and vegetables to herbs and spices, beans, and whole grains. When included regularly in your diet, they can help create a strong internal environment that makes it harder for cancer to develop. For example, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale are rich in sulforaphane, a compound known for activating the body's natural detox system. Garlic and onions, humble staples of many cuisines, contain sulfur compounds that fight inflammation and help eliminate toxins. Vibrant berries, oranges, and other deeply colored fruits provide a burst of antioxidants that repair cellular damage. Whole grains and legumes add valuable fiber that supports gut health, a crucial part of cancer prevention. And beyond food, healthy fats from fish, seeds, and nuts, as well as anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric and ginger, all contribute to a body that's more resilient and resistant to disease. In this video, we'll explore 7 of the most powerful foods that can help reduce your risk of cancer, backed by science and easy to add to your everyday meals. Whether you're looking to protect your long-term health or simply make smarter food choices, understanding the role of these natural cancer-fighting foods is a great place to start. Part 1: Cruciferous Vegetables, Nature's Detox Shield. Among all the foods that scientists have studied for cancer prevention, cruciferous vegetables stand out as true champions. This family of vegetables, which includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, bok choy, and Brussels sprouts, offers a unique combination of nutrients and natural compounds that help the body defend itself against the development of cancer. The power of cruciferous vegetables lies in their rich content of glucosinolates, natural plant chemicals that give these vegetables their distinct, slightly bitter taste. When you chop, chew, or cook them lightly, these glucosinolates are converted into active compounds, such as sulforaphane and indole 3-carbinol. These substances have been shown in numerous studies to play an important role in protecting our cells from DNA damage, helping the body eliminate potential carcinogens, and slowing the growth of abnormal cells. Sulforaphane, in particular, is one of the most researched anti-cancer compounds found in food. It activates the body's detoxification enzymes, the same enzymes that neutralize harmful chemicals from pollution, cigarette smoke, and processed foods. It also stimulates the body's natural defense mechanisms, turning on genes that fight oxidative stress and turning off those that promote tumor growth. In short, sulforaphane acts as a shield, protecting your cells from the very first stages of cancer formation. Another impressive benefit of cruciferous vegetables is their anti-inflammatory power. Chronic inflammation is known to create an internal environment that allows cancer cells to grow and spread more easily. The antioxidants and phytonutrients in these vegetables, including vitamins C, E, and K, along with beta-carotene and lutein, help calm this inflammation and restore balance to the immune system. Eating cruciferous vegetables regularly may help lower the risk of several types of cancer, including those of the breast, prostate, colon, and lung. For women, research suggests that compounds in broccoli and kale may help balance estrogen metabolism, which can reduce the risk of hormone-related cancers. For men, adding cabbage or Brussels sprouts to the diet may protect prostate health by supporting the body's detox process. The best part: you don't need to eat large amounts to benefit. Just 1 to 2 servings per day, for example. A bowl of steamed broccoli, a salad with shredded cabbage, or a stir-fry with bok choy can make a measurable difference over time. Light steaming or quick sautéing is ideal because it helps preserve the delicate enzymes that release sulforaphane. Overcooking, on the other hand, can destroy these beneficial compounds. If you find these vegetables too bitter, try combining them with a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon juice, or a sprinkle of garlic and herbs. The natural fats in olive oil can actually help your body absorb more of the fat-soluble vitamins found in these vegetables. Incorporating cruciferous vegetables into your diet is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to take charge of your health. Think of them as a natural detox team working quietly inside your body every day, cleansing, protecting, and strengthening your cells against the constant challenges of modern life. Part 2. Garlic and onions, nature's hidden healers. For thousands of years, garlic and onions have been treasured not only as flavor enhancers but also as natural medicines. Ancient civilizations from the Egyptians to the Greeks and Chinese used them to boost vitality, treat infections, and strengthen immunity. Today, modern science confirms what our ancestors somehow knew. Members of the allium family, such as garlic onions, leeks, shallots, and chives, contain powerful compounds that may help protect the body from cancer. The secret behind their healing power lies in their sulfur, containing compounds, most notably allicin. When garlic or onions are chopped or crushed, enzymes trigger the formation of these active substances, which give the vegetables their distinctive aroma and sharp flavor. These compounds have been shown to inhibit cancer cell growth, block the formation of harmful carcinogens, and stimulate DNA repair, the body's built-in system for correcting damaged cells before they turn cancerous. Garlic in particular has been linked to a reduced risk of cancers of the stomach, colon, pancreas, and esophagus. Studies suggest that allicin can suppress inflammation in the digestive tract and enhance the activity of detoxifying enzymes in the liver, helping to clear toxins before they can cause harm. Furthermore, garlic supports healthy immune function by encouraging white blood cells to attack abnormal or precancerous cells more effectively. Onions, too, deserve a place on the list of cancer-fighting foods. They are rich in flavonoids, especially quercetin, a potent antioxidant that helps reduce oxidative stress and prevent DNA mutations. Red and yellow onions have particularly high levels of these compounds. Research indicates that people who consume onions regularly tend to have lower risks of certain cancers, including those of the digestive system. To get the most benefit from garlic preparation matters. The allicin compound is highly unstable. It forms only when garlic is crushed or chopped and then allowed to sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This brief rest time allows the enzymes to activate fully. Cooking garlic gently rather than frying it at high heat also helps preserve more of its beneficial compounds. Raw garlic added to salad soups or warm dishes after cooking can be even more powerful. Onions can be enjoyed both raw and cooked, but gentle cooking, such as roasting or simmering, helps retain most of their nutrients while making them easier to digest. Combining garlic and onions in meals multiplies their benefits because their bioactive compounds work synergistically, enhancing each other's protective effects. Adding more allium vegetables to your diet doesn't require a drastic change. A few cloves of garlic in your stir-fry, a handful of chopped onions in your salad, or roasted garlic spread on whole grain bread are simple ways to bring these natural healers into your daily life. Beyond their direct anti-cancer properties, garlic and onions contributed to overall health by lowering cholesterol, improving circulation, and supporting the gut microbiome, all of which play a role in long-term disease prevention. In essence, garlic and onions are small but mighty defenders. They don't just flavor your food, they help purify your system from within, strengthen your immune response, and create a hostile environment for cancer cells to thrive. In the next section, we'll turn to nature's colorful defenders, fruits rich in antioxidants, and explore how these vibrant foods can protect your body by neutralizing free radicals and slowing the aging process of your cells. Part 3, colorful fruits and antioxidants. Nature's brightest shield. When it comes to protecting your body from disease, few things are as powerful or as beautiful as colorful fruits. From deep red strawberries to dark purple blueberries, Bright oranges and golden mangoes, nature paints these fruits with pigments that do far more than please the eye. These vibrant colors come from antioxidants, natural compounds that help defend the body's cells against the harmful effects of free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage DNA and contribute to cancer formation. Free radicals are constantly produced in our bodies as a result of metabolism, pollution, sunlight exposure, and even stress. In small amounts, they're not dangerous, but when they accumulate faster than our body can neutralize them, they trigger a process called oxidative stress, which can damage cells, accelerate aging, and increase cancer risk. That's where antioxidant-rich fruits step in. They act like a natural defense team, donating electrons to stabilize free radicals before they can cause harm. Some of the most powerful antioxidants in fruits include vitamin C, vitamin A flavonoids, and polyphenols. For example, berries such as blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with anthocyanins, pigments that give them their dark hue and have been linked to reduced risks of colon, breast, and prostate cancers. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons are loaded with vitamin C, which not only boosts the immune system, but also helps repair cellular damage caused by oxidative stress. Red fruits like strawberries, cherries, and pomegranates contain ellagic acid and lycopene compounds that help slow the growth of tumor cells and support healthy detoxification. Meanwhile, tropical fruits such as papaya and mango are rich in beta-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A, which supports immune defense and protects skin and mucous membranes, the body's first line of defense against toxins and pathogens. Eating a variety of colors is key because each pigment group offers a different set of protective benefits. Nutritionists often recommend the Eat the Rainbow approach, aiming to include at least 3 to 5 different colors of fruits and vegetables every day. This ensures you get a broad spectrum of antioxidants working together to strengthen your body's resistance to disease. One of the easiest ways to increase your intake is to start your day with a colorful fruit bowl or smoothie. Mix blueberries, kiwi, and orange slices with a handful of spinach or kale for a nutrient-packed breakfast. You can also add fresh berries to yogurt oatmeal or salads for a natural sweetness and an antioxidant boost. It's important to remember that fresh whole fruits are best not sugary juices or processed fruit snacks. When fruits are juiced or refined, much of their fiber and phytonutrients are lost. Fiber not only supports digestion, but also helps regulate blood sugar and promotes a healthy gut environment, both crucial factors in long-term cancer prevention. By choosing a rainbow of fruits every day, you're not just adding color to your plate, you're building a powerful shield for your health. These natural antioxidants quietly protect your cells, keep your immune system strong, and support the body's natural ability to heal and renew itself. In the next section, we'll move from fruits to grains, exploring how whole grains and dietary fiber can reduce cancer risk by supporting your digestive health and balancing your metabolism from within. Part 4. Whole grains and fiber, the foundation of a healthy gut. In the conversation about cancer prevention, the humble whole grain often doesn't get enough credit. While it might not have the bright colors or strong aroma of fruits and herbs, whole grains quietly play one of the most essential roles in protecting long-term health, especially when it comes to reducing the risk of cancers in the digestive system. Whole grains include foods like brown rice, oats, barley, quinoa, a millet, whole wheat bread, and bulgur. Unlike refined grains, which have been stripped of their outer layers, whole grains retain all 3 parts of the grain: kernel, the bran germ, and endosperm. This means they're packed with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that work together to keep your body in balance. The star of this group is dietary fiber. Fiber acts like nature's broom inside your digestive tract. It adds bulk to your stool, helps move waste through the intestines more efficiently, and reduces the amount of time harmful substances spend in contact with the intestinal lining. This simple action significantly lowers the risk of colon cancer, one of the most common and preventable types of cancer. But fiber's benefits go far beyond digestion. When it reaches the colon, certain types of fiber, known as soluble fiber, are fermented by gut bacteria to produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. This compound has remarkable anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Butyrate helps nourish the cells lining the colon, keeps them healthy, and may even prevent the development of cancerous mutations. In other words, a fiber-rich diet doesn't just clean the gut, it actually strengthens it from within. Whole grains also provide B vitamins, selenium, and magnesium, all of which play important roles in DNA repair, cell regeneration, and immune function. Their antioxidant compounds, including lignans and phenolic acids, further protect cells from oxidative stress, a key factor in cancer development. Several large population studies have shown that people who regularly consume whole grains have a lower risk of developing not only colon cancer, but also stomach, pancreatic, and breast cancers. In fact, the World Cancer Research Fund recommends making whole grains, beans, fruits, and vegetables the foundation of every meal. So how can you include more whole grains in your daily life? It's simpler than it sounds. Start your morning with a bowl of oatmeal topped with fruit and nuts. Replace white rice with brown rice or quinoa for lunch or dinner. Choose whole grain bread or pasta instead of refined versions. Even small swaps made consistently can make a meaningful difference over time. One important tip: don't confuse multigrain or enriched labels with whole grain. The word whole should appear in the first few ingredients to ensure you're getting the full nutritional benefit. Alongside their cancer-fighting potential, whole grains also support healthy weight management, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce cholesterol, all crucial factors that influence cancer risk. Maintaining a healthy digestive system through fiber-rich foods allows the body to detoxify naturally and efficiently, keeping inflammation under control and harmful compounds out of your system. In short, every serving of whole grains helps build a cleaner, stronger, and more resilient foundation for your health. Think of them as the body's internal housekeeping crew, quietly sweeping, repairing, and renewing from the inside out. Next, we'll move to another group of natural protectors: beans, nuts, and seeds, small but mighty foods loaded with plant proteins and compounds that help fight inflammation and support cellular health. Part 5: Beans, Nuts, and Seeds, Small Foods with Big Protection. When it comes to fighting disease, some of the most powerful allies in your kitchen are also the smallest. Beans, nuts, and seeds may look simple, but they're nutritional powerhouses packed with fiber, protein, healthy fats, and a remarkable range of natural compounds that can help reduce inflammation, stabilize metabolism, and lower the risk of cancer. Let's start with beans and legumes, which include black beans, lentils, chickpeas, kidney beans, and peas. These foods are rich in plant-based protein and soluble fiber, two key elements for maintaining digestive health. As mentioned earlier, fiber not only supports bowel regularity, but also promotes a balanced gut microbiome, the vast community of bacteria that lives in your intestines. A healthy microbiome plays a major role in regulating immunity and preventing the development of harmful inflammation that can contribute to cancer. Beans also contain phytochemicals such as saponins, lignans, and isoflavones, compounds known for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These natural substances help neutralize free radicals, slow cell mutation, and support the body's ability to detoxify. Some studies suggest that eating beans several times a week may reduce the risk of colorectal, breast, and prostate cancers. One particular compound found in soybeans and lentils, isoflavones, acts as a natural modulator of hormones in the body. This is especially beneficial for women as it may help regulate estrogen levels and reduce the risk of hormone-related cancers like breast or ovarian cancer. Moving on to nuts and seeds, these tiny foods are equally impressive. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and sunflower seeds provide healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids. vitamin E, and polyphenols, which are known to protect cell membranes from oxidative damage. Among them, walnuts are particularly noteworthy. Research has shown that compounds in walnuts may inhibit tumor growth by reducing inflammation and suppressing the formation of blood vessels that feed cancer cells, a process known as angiogenesis. Flax seeds, on the other hand, are one of the richest sources of lignans, which have been linked to lower risks of breast and prostate cancers. Chia seeds provide omega-3s and fiber that help support a healthy heart and digestive system. The good news is that it doesn't take much to benefit. A small handful of nuts or a spoonful of seeds each day can have a meaningful impact on your health. Sprinkle ground flaxseed or chia over your breakfast oatmeal, or smoothie toss walnuts into your salad or snack on roasted almonds between meals. The combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fats also helps keep you full, longer, a natural aid in maintaining a healthy weight, another important factor in cancer prevention. It's best to enjoy nuts and seeds in their natural or lightly roasted form without too much salt or added sugar. As for beans, soaking them before cooking and using fresh ingredients instead of canned, which may contain excess sodium, will help you get the most nutritional value. Beyond their nutrient profile, beans, nuts, and seeds represent something deeper: balance. They're foods that nourish both body and mind, grounding, wholesome, and deeply satisfying. By adding just a few servings a week, you're giving your body the steady supply of plant power it needs to repair, renew, and defend itself from within. Next, we'll turn to another essential protector from nature: fatty fish and omega-3s, whose anti-inflammatory power can help slow down the processes that lead to chronic diseases, including cancer. Part 6: Fatty Fish and Omega-3s, the anti-inflammatory armor. If you think of your body as a fortress, then inflammation is the slow, silent fire that weakens its walls from within. Chronic inflammation doesn't always cause pain or obvious symptoms at first, but over time it can damage cells, disrupt DNA repair, and create the perfect conditions for cancer to develop. One of the best ways to put out that fire is through food, and few foods are as powerful in this fight as fatty fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are essential fats, meaning the body can't produce them on its own, so we must get them from our diet. Found abundantly in fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, tuna, and trout, omega-3s are known for their ability to regulate inflammation, support heart health, and protect cell membranes from damage. But their benefits go even further. Research shows that omega-3s can help inhibit tumor growth, slow angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels that feed cancer cells, and even enhance the effectiveness of certain cancer treatments. The main types of omega-3s found in fish are EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. These two compounds work on a cellular level to reduce pro-inflammatory molecules in the body while promoting anti-inflammatory responses. They help keep the immune system balanced, strong enough to destroy abnormal cells, yet calm enough to avoid chronic overreaction. This balanced immune response is one of the most important defenses against cancer. Several studies have found links between higher intake of fatty fish and a lower risk of certain cancers, particularly those of the colon, breast, and prostate. The omega-3s in fish oil appear to suppress genetic mutations that lead to tumor development and may even cause cancer cells to self-destruct, a process called apoptosis. In addition to omega-3s, fatty fish provide other valuable nutrients such as vitamin D, selenium, and high-quality protein, all of which contribute to cellular repair and immune health. Vitamin D in particular has been associated with reduced cancer risk because it helps regulate cell growth and prevents the spread of abnormal cells. To reap these benefits, nutrition experts recommend eating 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week. That could mean grilled salmon for dinner, a tuna salad for lunch, or a bowl of sardines with whole grain toast. If you're vegetarian or prefer plant-based options, you can still get omega-3s from chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and walnuts. Though these contain a slightly different form, ALA that the body converts into EPA and DHA at a lower rate. When preparing fish, choose gentle cooking methods like steaming, baking, or grilling to preserve the healthy fats. Avoid deep frying or charring, as high-temperature cooking can create compounds that may increase cancer risk. Opting for wild-caught fish whenever possible also helps minimize exposure to potential contaminants like mercury or microplastics. What makes omega-3s so remarkable is their quiet, long-term power. You won't feel an immediate difference after one meal, but over time their effects accumulate, reducing systemic inflammation, supporting brain and heart health, and strengthening the body's resistance to chronic diseases, including cancer. Think of fatty fish and omega-3s as your anti-inflammatory armor, protecting your body from the inside, repairing what's been damaged, and keeping your cells functioning at their best. In the next section, we'll look at the final group of nature's protectors, spices and herbs, the flavor-rich ingredients that do more than season your meals. They help shield your body from inflammation and free radicals every single day. Part 7. Spices and herbs flavor that heals. Sometimes the most powerful medicines are not found in a pill, but in the kitchen, hidden in the colors and aromas of herbs and spice we use every day. From the golden glow of turmeric to the warmth of ginger, the sharpness of black pepper, and the freshness of basil or oregano, these natural seasonings do much more than make food taste better. They're rich in bioactive compounds, powerful plant chemicals that protect cells, fight inflammation, and help lower the risk of cancer. Let's start with one of the most studied and celebrated, turmeric. This bright yellow spice, widely used in Asian cuisine, contains a compound called curcumin. Dozens of scientific studies have shown that curcumin has potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It works by blocking inflammatory pathways in the body and reducing the activity of enzymes that promote tumor growth. Curcumin can also interfere with the formation of new blood vessels that feed tumors, a process known as angiogenesis. Regular consumption of turmeric has been linked to reduced risks of cancers of the colon, breast, skin, and prostate. To increase the absorption of curcumin, it's best to combine turmeric with a pinch of black pepper, which contains piperine, a natural compound that boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Cooking turmeric with healthy fats like olive oil or coconut oil also helps your body make better use of its healing properties. Ginger, another root with a long history in traditional medicine, is rich in compounds called gingerols and chagols, known for their ability to reduce inflammation and inhibit cancer cell growth. Ginger also supports digestion, relieves nausea, and helps the body detoxify naturally, all of which contribute to a healthier internal environment that's less favorable for cancer development. Next comes garlic, which we've already explored earlier for its sulfur compounds, and chili peppers, which contain capsaicin, a molecule that gives them their heat. Interestingly, capsaicin has been shown in laboratory studies to trigger apoptosis, or the programmed death of cancer cells, without harming healthy ones. Fresh herbs like oregano, thyme, rosemary, and basil are also tiny nutritional treasures. They're packed with polyphenols, flavonoids, and essential oils that act as antioxidants. For instance, rosemary contains carnosic acid and tranexamic acid, both of which have been shown to slow the spread of cancer cells and enhance the body's detoxification processes. Incorporating these herbs and spices into your daily meals is simple and enjoyable. Add turmeric and ginger to soups or teas, sprinkle oregano and thyme over roasted vegetables, or blend fresh basil into a homemade pesto. By doing so, you're not only enhancing flavor, but also transforming every meal into a small act of healing. Another advantage of cooking with herbs and spices is that they help reduce the need for excess salt, sugar, or unhealthy sauces, ingredients that can contribute to chronic inflammation when consumed in large amounts. Replacing those with natural seasonings means your food becomes both tastier and healthier. The beauty of herbs and spices lies in their subtle yet profound power. They're reminders that nature has always provided us with tools to heal and protect ourselves. We just need to use them wisely and consistently. When you combine these aromatic protectors with the other foods we have discussed, cruciferous vegetables, garlic and onions, colorful fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts, and fatty fish, you create a diet that's not only rich in flavor, but also deeply nourishing at the cellular level. As we've seen throughout this series, the power to protect our health often begins right in our own kitchen. Every choice we make, every meal we prepare can either strengthen our body or weaken it. The 7 groups of foods we've discussed aren't exotic medicines or expensive supplements. They're simple, everyday ingredients. Broccoli, garlic, berries, oats, beans, nuts, fish, and herbs that nature has given us to heal, protect, and renew ourselves from within. Each of these foods works in its own way. Cruciferous vegetables help detoxify harmful substances. Garlic and onions strengthen immunity. Colorful fruits shield your cells with antioxidants. Whole grains and fiber cleanse your system. Beans and nuts rebuild and repair. Omega-3s calm inflammation, and herbs and spices bring balance and vitality to every bite. When combined, they create a natural defense system protecting you from chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and the cellular damage that can lead to cancer and other diseases. But remember, it's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Small daily choices add up. A handful of nuts instead of chips, a bowl of oats instead of sweet pastries, a plate of steamed vegetables instead of fried food. These may seem like minor changes, but over time they can transform your health, your energy, and even your future. So take this as your reminder. Your body is always listening to what you feed it. Nourish it with foods that love you back, cook with color, season with purpose, eat like someone who plans to live strong for many more years to come. If you found this video helpful and want to keep learning about how to protect your health naturally through nutrition, lifestyle, and science-based tips, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos about healthy living, longevity, and the power of food as medicine. Together, we can build a stronger, healthier future, one meal, one habit, and one day at a time.